Prepositions and Introduction Part 2. Here I am again before you. My name is Gyanendra Sharma and I am going to tell you about prepositions. At the end of my previous lecture, I promised you to talk about most frequently used prepositions, omission of prepositions and wrong use of prepositions in sentence. I will describe each of them. First, most frequently used prepositions are functional prepositions. हम पहले से ही जानते हैं कि prepositions संबंध का बोध कराते हैं या भिन्न भिन्न रूपों में समय, स्थान, कारण, परिणाम, उद्देश्य आदि का बोध कराते हैं. नंबर 1, preposition of place. On, at, in, against, above, across, before, behind, over, under, among, below, between, upon. These are the prepositions of place. Example, this book is on the table. Preposition of time. After, before, at, on, behind, during, from, in, far, since, through, till, until, with, within, etc. These are the prepositions of time. Preposition of cause or purpose. For, of, through, from, with. These are the preposition of cause. Preposition of agency. Sadh, by, in, with, without, at, through, etc. Preposition of manner. Like, with, by. Preposition of possession. Of, by, with, etc. Preposition of measure, rate, value. At, by, for, to. Preposition of contrast, concession, despite, not, withstanding, nevertheless, etc. Preposition of separation, from, of, off. Preposition of relationship, with, together with, in company with, along with. Preposition of support or opposition, for and against. Preposition of exception, but, except, barring, etc. Preposition of motives, inference, source or origin, uddesh, niskarsh, strot or utpatti, from, of. Prepositions of direction, to, towards, into, up, down, above, on, etc. उपरोक्त वर्गीकरण से सिद्ध होता है कि किसी भी प्रीपोजिशन का संबंध सूचक भाव निश्चित नहीं है. एक ही प्रीपोजिशन कई कई भाव प्रकट करता है जो उसके प्रयोग पर निर्भर करता है. Now we are going to talk about the placement of preposition, that is the place of preposition in sentence. Number 1, it is usually placed before the noun or pronoun it governs. Example, they are talking about your friend. When the object of preposition is a relative pronoun, what, when, who, they are relative pronouns. The preposition is placed at the end in the sentence. Example, what are you talking about? Who are you speaking to? When its object is interrogative pronoun, why, what, when, where, preposition is placed at the end of the sentence. What is a chair for? Where is he going to? When that is used as a relative pronoun and it is object of preposition, the preposition comes at the end of the sentence. This is the book that I was looking for. He put the proposal that everyone objected to. The preposition can begin a sentence as a question. To whom did you give a book? In which book you read this story? Now let us discuss use of certain prepositions which are frequently used by us. I have dealt with at, in, into, to, on, upon, with, by, beside, besides, since, far, from, between, and among. While dealing with these prepositions, I have given examples and exercises. The number of examples and exercises can teach you what these prepositions are. Read the pages carefully and attempt the given exercises. You will find these prepositions easy to use in your day-to-day conversations. Next topic of discussion is omission of prepositions. Omission means no preposition in the sentence. No preposition is used. In other words, preposition is not used before the object of the transitive verb. Example, I shall meet you again and I read a book. Prepositions like far, from, in, on are not used before the expression of place or time, as I came here last week. I am going abroad. Going और abroad के बीच में कोई preposition नहीं है. Words like morning, evening, day, night, month, year, etc. if used after this, that, next, every, last, all, no preposition is used. Example, he left this morning. I met him last evening. I repeat it just to make it easy. Words like morning, evening, day, night, month and year. If these words are used after the words like this, that, next, every, last, all, no preposition is used. But prepositions are used if qualifying words this, that, etc. are not used before these words, as he went in the morning, he is coming on Sunday. Next, yesterday, today, tomorrow. These words do not take any preposition before them. Examples, please come tomorrow, he is coming today. The popular mistake is committed is with the word home. The word home normally does not take any preposition, as I'm going home, he is coming home. But when home is used in sense of house, preposition is used. Lastly, I'm going to talk about certain verbs which do not take any preposition at all. Such verbs are take, await, accompany, assist, request, investigate, inform, obey, comprise, order, reach, resemble, resist, violate. So this is the end of this topic. I would like to suggest to you that please read these notes carefully, but consult certain grammar books also. Thank you very much.